Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Deshaun Leonard, and today we're going to be reviewing Tales from the Crypt, The Man Who Was Deaf. Now, what can be said about this episode? Well, for starters, it was the first episode in the season premiere of the very first time that Tales from the Crypt premiered on HBO. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Well, Jesus Christ, where's my remote? All right.
Poor little fellas. When I think of their childhood, all those cute little maggots.
Now, being that this is the first episode in the series, the Crypt Keeper is talking rather slowly, and the reason why is because they couldn't really match the fact that this was a puppet. The puppeteers couldn't match the lip sync with the voice of the actor, so he had to talk more slow and ominous, which kind of made it creepy, but it's not the Crypt Keeper we all know and love. We all fell in love with that, that type of stuff.
Our story is about a man with nobler ambitions. He likes to kill human pests, and he does it in front of an audience. Now that's entertainment. So hang on to your hats, kiddies. This one's a real shocker.
So the story starts off with Charlie Ledbetter. He's in prison for murder because he killed his boss because he wanted a raise. Seems logical, right? Well, what you didn't know was when he put a hole inside of his boss, he actually put a hole inside of his secretary in the next room. So that's double homicide. So now he's in the hot seat awaiting his fucking sentence. Tough.
This here is Charlie Ledbetter, sitting in his cell out the state penitentiary. It's long about midnight. Charlie's gonna die in a few minutes.
The story is narrated by Niles Tabbitt. Now, Niles Tabbitt, it's not his real name, it's just the character he plays. Niles Tabbitt is a pretty damn good character. I identify with him a lot for some of the things he say. And to be completely honest with you, Niles a damn pimp. Like, for real, he a pimp. He's smooth as hell. But not too smooth, as we'll later see.
That ain't right. Right.
First thing you got to understand is when it's their time, all these big tough guys go yellow. Crying and hollering and screaming, blubbering the governor's gonna call and all that. Well, I've been here 12 years and the governor ain't called yet. People say the damnedest things about electrocutions. They say your eyeballs pop out, they say black blood comes out your mouth. They say you get all foamy like a rabid dog. All that's bullshit. It ain't true at all.
Like, bro, I'm not a killer, but don't push me, but I don't think I could ever kill somebody and then get the death penalty. Like, they sit you in a chair and make you wear a diaper so you don't shit yourself. Well, you gonna shit yourself. You gonna piss and shit and void your bowels when you die. But just going to the electric chair, the concept alone, it just frightens me. I'm a safety nigga. I'm not doing all of that. Nope. Nah, y'all can have it.
Wait a minute! Yes, wait a minute! He's gonna call! The governor's gonna call! He's gonna give me a state! Yes, he will! No! The governor's gonna call! He's got to! He's got to!
I'll knock it off, Charlie. You're being some damn chicken shit. You killed somebody, now you're gonna do the hot squat.
Our next shot is of Niles Tabbitt standing on a bridge of some sort. I don't know where the fuck this nigga is, but it's for nothing more than exposition. He's just giving exposition. He's telling you where he come from and what he do. Shit like that, you know?
I'm a country boy, but I like the city. You know? It's big, it's dirty. Lets you know what it really is. But at night, there's all those lights. It's real pretty, ain't it? My name's Niles Talbot. I've been the executioner in this state for the last 12 years.
Often includes agents from the Drug Enforcement Administration, the FBI, and other federal agencies.
Cheese sandwich, cup of coffee black.
Agreement. Elsewhere today, the legislature is prepared to vote whether or not to rescind the death penalty in this state, only a few hours after the execution of Charles Ledbetter. Opponents of the bill claim the death penalty has proven an effective deterrent against violent crime, and its abolition will only push the crime rate higher and produce more overcrowding in our prisons.
Now that the death penalty has been outlawed, Niles done lost his damn job. He don't know what the fuck to do with himself. So what do you think he gonna do? Jeez. So I guess he's a vigilante now. Shocking.
What kind of shit is that?
Now remember how I was telling you guys that Niles Tabbitt is pretty damn smooth? He's pretty smart too. Listen to this.
It's all a big food chain. We eat shit and the shit eats us. They canned me for my job because they're afraid of me. They're afraid of death. They don't see it's all around them. It's a disease. You eat it, you drink it, you breathe it, you fuck it. We're all pregnant with it. Growing inside all of us. Like them, over there. You see those two junkies? Pitiful bastards, ain't they? I'll tell you something, though. In a way, I respect them. They're honest. They spend all the money they can get just to shoot a little death into their arms. Just for a thrill. Just get a little taste of the grave. See, they know death is coming. They tease it. I like that. Because at the same time, junkies are shit. Two-bit criminals.
Message!
Well, doesn't look like he's going to be in Tales from the Crypt episode 2. So, after Charlie gets his first taste of blood, he goes for a drink and he talks to the racist barkeep. Don't believe me? Listen to this.
How on TV they get these experts, you know, the ACLU types, and they're always saying that it's only the minorities that get the chance. Did you ever notice that?
And they're all pretty dark when I get done with them, Vic.
Yeah, yeah.
After deflecting the racial remark of the barkeep, I guess Niles decides that he wants another kill because apparently they're just like Lays. You can't just have one.
Looks just don't last.
Here.
My God! Who are you?
Look, I have $200 in my wallet. It's in my pants in the other room.
I have some money in my purse. Please, take it. Just don't hurt us.
Keep it. I ain't here for your money.
I don't get it. What do you want?
I find you both guilty of the murder of your former wife, Mr. Carney.
Were you a friend of hers? Who are you?
And I sentence you to death. That sentence to be carried out immediately.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's all Ted's idea. I didn't know he'd really go through with
Shut
it.
up,
You
Cynthia.
gotta believe me.
Shut up, Cynthia. No, wait,
Oh, my Lord.
After a considerably shocking time, Charlie decides he's thirsty and decides to go get a drink at a titty bar. Or does he?
If I wanted one, I just went out and got her. Easy peasy Japanese. Give me a beer, honey. They just want you to love them's all. That's all they ever want. They get that from their mamas, from all the trashy magazines they read. It's easy to be successful with dames. Just don't fall in love and you're okay. You give them what they want, you fall in love. They'll kill you. They can't stand you no more.
They either dump you and move on, or if they let you hang around, they cut your balls off. Weird, ain't it? Now, as far as strategies for getting into the panties, that's easy too. The old rule, treat whores like queens and queens like whores. You got no problem. They on their backs faster than you can say son of Sam. Oh, look at those honeys. And up there, you got the queen bitch herself. Yes, sir, I got just what the doctor ordered for you. You might have fooled that jury, but you didn't fool me none. I wonder how you're gonna dance when I put 10,000 volts through your ass.
Y'all heard him talking about you made a fool of that judge, but you ain't fooled me. I want to see how you dance when I send 10,000 volts into your ass.
The fuck is he talking about?
In minutes, we're gonna have ourselves one dead little go-go dancer. Well, honey, it's your time. Goddamn hell is going on here.
Nigga, did I just catch you having fun?
So, after discovering that his machine malfunctioned, Charlie was later apprehended by police. And would you get this? The death penalty has came back into effect. So where does that leave Charlie?
Sanitas semper in terra. Magnifica Domine super nos nomen.
I didn't want no haircut. They said that was a mistake because my head might catch on fire from the electricity when they juice me. I told them, don't worry. The governor gonna call.
What more can be said? A great end to a great episode. The kill count on this episode is pretty high for the first episode, no less, with a few off-camera kills, mentioning the boss and the secretary. So then we would add up the couple, which is 4. Then we would add the biker, and then we would add Charlie. So that makes 6. You can't see my thumb, but we're going to imagine that you did. 6 people died in this episode, guys. Now, me personally, this episode for me was like my introduction. Pretty sure it was a lot of introductions for people in Tales from the Crypt back in the day. I was born in 93, so, you know, I was a little bit late to the party. But I could just remember sitting back, relaxing and maxing all cool and watching some Tales from the Crypt outside of the school. And a couple of guys were up to no good and they started making trouble in my neighborhood, you know, stuff like that. That was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But, you know, I want to appreciate you guys. Well, I want to thank you guys, not appreciate you. I do want to appreciate you guys. But I want to thank you guys for stopping by and watching my video, and be sure to like and subscribe and comment. And by the way, I do not own the rights to any of this footage in this video, so please stay tuned for another episode of Leonard Reviews. I don't know what I'm gonna review next. If you want to see something or something like that there, you know, you can just drop it in the comments. But remember, guys, Facebook saw it first.